All right, cool. I think we're gonna start. I don't know what the game's really about. My roommate told me it's the dude that did Stanley Parable, and I mean, that game was very silly and a very unique experience. So yeah, we're just gonna hop in. Appreciate you, Chris. Let me know audio's good. I guess we'll know better once some kind of narrator starts speaking or something like that. All right, cool. Hairs in my face, bro. Come on.
Hi there. Thank you very much for playing The Beginner's Guide. My name is Davey Reedon. I wrote The Stanley Parable, and while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011.
Okay.
We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda. Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make. So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made. It's a level for Counter-Strike.
Looks like CSGO.
You can walk around here, by the way.
Cool.
And mostly it's
Stuff
just
like Counter-Strike.
Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment. But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level.
That's not right.
And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this? This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here.
I have thoughts once he's done talking.
It's 2008. Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever.
Learning
and
projects.
I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So,
That's good.
you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made, until suddenly one day, he just stopped. In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since. And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again. And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveywreden@gmail.com.
Is that his real email?
That's about it for introduction. Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
2008. All right. I was just in high school. Okay. Curious, before he starts talking again, my roommate didn't tell me much. I think he was trying to avoid spoilers. But, like, obviously, if you play the Stanley Parable, you know, like, it's as silly and fun as it was very metaphor-driven. And we had that British narrator, which was super cool. Not that this guy's voice isn't nice, too. But clearly this is going to be some kind of metaphor for, I don't know, commitment or tenacity of failures and overcoming. I don't know. That's where my mind's going so far. As wholesome as it sounds, I'm sure we're going to go some kind of direction. All right, so this is the first thing his buddy Coda made. And it's getting a little bit louder. Let's do some audio real quick. Oh, you can skip levels. What the hell? Oh, that's nice. Chapter 1, Whisper, November 2008. I was curious how it was going to be like. See, I don't want to lose too much of his speaking voice, but the level got a little bit loud. I'm curious how he's going to make his buddy's real world stuff. Okay. Hang on. We also need subtitles. How am I such a dummy? The video probably. Advanced options? No. Was it in audio and I just missed? There we go. Closed captions. Full captions. Yes, please.
It's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
And it didn't work. Whisper machine active. Evacuate immediately. Can we shoot? Oh, we can. Ooh. The gunshots are very quiet. I know unfinished products. I don't know if there's like a reason to explore. I don't know if there's collectibles. I guess we'll go down the lit path. Oh, can we even? Or maybe not. Okay. Oopsies. Group is 5 of us. 5 sounds like a pretty good number. And do you guys play the whole thing through the month? Do you guys make it like a competition about how far you guys can get versus the other or something like that? Ooh, it's a dark room. Surely. Oh. Did that open for me or something about to come out?
It kind of looks like this game was abandoned mid-development.
I mean, it's more than I've ever
this
done.
Gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere, but then
I did
clearly
assume
there
that.
are no enemies anywhere. You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets.
Oh no!
But ultimately,
I just
we don't really
found that
know.
out.
Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is. And I think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Little art projects, maybe. At least an idea never fully realized.
I love how you can see the bottom of the universe from this room.
Oh my god. The narration like encourages us to explore, like we won't do it ourselves. Oh, nope. Okay. Oh, there we go. I wonder if the games are going to get better or just different unique ideas that the dude had. Oh.
Apparently this space station has a labyrinth on it.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't know.
All
There's really
right,
no reason
sure, I
for it
don't
that
know.
I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just gonna skip you on past it.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, dude. I was thinking
Okay,
maybe
this
it's
is the
how he
part that's
feels in his
interesting.
brain and thoughts
The
or
game
something.
has this narrative about the whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
Cool. So not everyone finishes the game, but we make an effort. That's what's up. Especially, I'm sure it's going to like change based on the game, right? If it's like a game you love, but one of your buddies doesn't and you voted for it. That makes sense, right?
You could save us all. That
Okay,
beam is
I'll try.
powering the whisper machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature. If your body could stop the beam.
Oh. Alright, go sacrifice myself.
But for all of
Open the
our
door.
lives,
Let's do it.
would you do it?
Sure.
Would you give yourself?
I ain't got no skin in the game. Nope.
Let me
think we
pause
just
here
fell
for a
over.
second. What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level. But
Cool.
when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
Papa, I think that's rude because so far it's about his friend Coda that, at least from I can tell, hasn't garnered any success. So now it kind of feels a little bit rude. Oh, and also thank you for answering because I knew the game came at I knew he made it after Stanley Parable, but I don't know if there's like any kind of connection or not. But Papa is the one that showed it to me though. So, in your face, Papa. Oh, hey, look, we're floating.
The beam
Also
causes
realizing I'm
you
going to have to
start
cut
floating.
and edit this a lot.
And this is an important moment for him.
Oh, hey, there's
Because
the
yes,
maze.
this is
Whoa,
technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it.
neat.
Like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger
I
chaotic
was on the
system.
right path.
Or this floating
I was in
could
that
be
middle
the
one right
afterlife,
there.
a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
Cool. Wonder how much of a jump we're going to take. Oh, Bioshock, Returnal, Mischief Makers, and Conquerors. I don't know. Conquerors Bad Fur Day or something else newer. Good titles, though.
In this
Oh,
game,
I can't.
you can
What?
only walk backwards.
What the frick? Who does that? Okay. Oh, the past was behind her. Okay. Oh, snap. I meant to stay in a straight line. Oh. Alright, hang on. Anything in the room? No? Okay. I just watched a video of about a dude
it's a short
platinuming
and
all the
relatively
Bioshock
minimalist
games, and that was
experiment
a fun
combining
little
motion and narrative.
nostalgia.
It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to be
future
more
could not be
focused,
seen.
more complete. Code is trying to give it
True.
a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a
Future
pre-existing
could
trope.
change. Okay. Oh, it's another room. Figured it out. Oh, this is disorienting. How strange. Ugh. It's like when you get inverted controls on like a multiplayer power up. That stuff pisses me off. When she stops and looks, it becomes clearer. Okay. Oh, the room's changing. But if the future is always behind her, how will she find the strength? Okay. Oh, all right. We hit a wall. Oop. To confront
It's a short little thought. It says what it wants to say, and then it ends.
I felt more
Didn't
like
need
poetry
anything
than
more than
anything
that.
else.
Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick. Okay, next one.
Dude, you said you feel like it didn't hold up. Feel that. I haven't played it in forever, but I've replayed like all the Ratchets and the Jak and Daxters. Jak and Daxter to me did not hold up, but then the Ratchet and Clanks I think still are some of the best games ever. All right, this one's a spooky game. Oh, we can move forward now. All right, we have very limited field of vision. You are now entering. Just go on. Now entering. Oh,
And that's it.
nothingness.
Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear
Okay.
just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
He had an idea, and he started working on an idea, so I get that. Sometimes starting is the hardest part.
Coda would put bizarre titles like this one at the start of his games.
I didn't get a chance to read it. Nonsense something. Well, that's pretty cool.
I wish I'd known him at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with
I have a
that
buddy
at all,
like that.
but what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, sometimes starting is the hardest part. Oh, we're slowing down. I've experienced that with writing music,
Once you've
doing
been
the
slowed to
YouTube
an
channel,
absolute crawl,
streaming,
the door
everything,
at the top
dude.
of the stairs opens.
It's hard, so I get it.
So why, if Coda's not showing these
Come
games
on.
to anyone,
Come on.
why bother opening the door at all? Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so
okay.
you can enter the door for yourself.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. So was that intended? Like, I mean, he still designed this area. Stand on an X, staring at the beer for 3 hours. What? Hang on. Oh, no, this is overwhelming. You construct a wall. The wall is destroyed. You are given a medal. Sharks are trying to eat you. Simultaneously, you
A
are trying to
room
eat the
that's
sharks.
warm
What?
And nice and filled with little
Oh.
ideas for games.
Cool. Nothing but giant blocks of text explaining what's happening. A normal game where you have to scream
Coda
into him
would
like
often
every
tell me
15
that he
seconds to
didn't
keep
mind if
playing.
people thought of him as cold or distant. He said that he knew that he was actually a
Whoa.
vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that. It can be a very slow climb to get there.
Okay, interesting. This is cool, though. I mean, a lot of these are, except the game automatically quits when you collect them all. That one would piss one of my buddies off. Oh, okay, well, it moved us on. Ready, set, fish. Alright, oh, door's open. Alright. This one's giving Portal vibes a little bit. Or maybe even like old school Halo. Half-Life. I think that's a better one.
Well, this is new for Coda. It's
Ooh,
an actual
an
puzzle.
interactive lever.
Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
This better not be a puzzle. It's a singular lever. Oh, it was E, and it didn't even need to tell me that. Hang on, what? Is this death? That looks like the void. Oh, it's not. Okay. Let me guess. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought we trapped ourselves and we were going to die. But no, we did the right thing.
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon. We're going
Okay.
to see it a lot.
Fortunately, it wasn't hard. 3 dots. All right, if we're getting into puzzles, maybe we got to remember that. No sprint. No sprint. I like the lights. Purdy.
So that seems to be it, right?
Okay.
You walk down a corridor, you solve a puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough.
Cool.
All right,
Yeah, easy
Now
peasy.
I'm going to modify the game again so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Jesus. Okay. Well, I guess let's pick a good starting point just to see the walls go away. Whoa. Did he really make all this? No, surely a lot of those are just like copy paste like backgrounds, right? Oh, how do
about
we?
that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing. I
Yeah.
actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea. So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world.
Either way, I
True.
think that the point is the same. Is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player. So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
Good point. I don't know if my brain has enough wrinkles to fully appreciate all of the nuances that are going to be in this game. But so far tracking. Now
Aha.
entering again.
So,
All right.
this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow. It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game. There's a bigger
Cool.
picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them. And once we have, we can step back
Still
and
didn't
start to
change.
understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
I was hoping something changed. The Great and Lovely Descent. I know that movie. Whoa. Alright, anything behind us? Nope. Got a house, though.
Let's talk
Yeah,
about video game development for a
Yeah,
second.
that's kind of how Stanley
Every
Parable
video
was, even
game
though it was
runs
like
on
a
what's called
comedy.
an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do. So in other words, the
Big
engine
facts, big
is a
facts.
set of tools for game development.
Yos. I kind of know about
To make
game
all
dev
of
stuff.
these games, Coda
Ooh.
is using an engine called Source. Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has
Ooh.
certain things that it does
Whoa.
poorly.
Like,
One of
could
the
we go
things
up?
that it does very well is boxy linear corridors. That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these
Okay, nope.
large, flat, empty rooms, is
They're
just
just
because
easy to
he's
do.
working with what the engine does well.
It was pretty cool.
The
I don't
tools
think I knew
available
that.
to the creator shape what
Can we
kinds
fall
of
off?
creative
Oh, no!
work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games to
I didn't think about
notice
us
how they
jump off.
seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors.
Oh, okay, we gotta get down there. Wanted us to jump off. I had no idea. Oh, I think we did hit an invisible wall over there. There's a circle here? Yeah, there is, but it's like transparent. Can I get in there? What is that? I think it's just like a light fixture or something weird. I imagine at the end of this it's going to be some, philosophical lesson about something or other. But fortunately, he does appear to be explaining it to us, so I don't think we'll need to think too hard about it. Oh, hey, what? Rude? Oh, okay. A little liminal. Back roomsy, if you will. Cool. Elevator? Here. Oh. Okay, I can't go left or right.
This prison,
No, we're trapped
funny
in.
enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go. If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
Dude, that's what I was saying earlier. I was like,
This
I
is
don't know if
something
there's
that you
any
and I
kind of
used to argue about
collectibles
a
or
lot.
like Easter eggs I need to go
whether
find
a
or
game ought
anything.
to actually be playable, whether it means
I don't know what's in
anything
here.
if
You
no
didn't
one
tell
can
me
get
much
through
about it.
And I would always defend that, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was
Okay.
full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else.
Technically
Believe me,
playable.
played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere. There wasn't.
Nope, just wasted time. Oh, there's the 3 dots again. Okay, so that's recurring something. Then I assume the puzzle again.
It's the puzzle again.
Oh,
With the
haha.
exact same solution as the last time.
Yes. Oh, there we go. I knew it. You didn't have to tell me. Well, what is his
There's
name
still
again?
no
Davey
clear
or something?
indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
Yes, I would like to know, please. Papa, let me know if the ambient music's getting a little too loud. I'm trying to look at the mixer, but hang on. Listen, speak,
Here,
listen.
Coda begins using a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned
Whoa.
out of the engine's chat capabilities. Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Okay, you there. Did you come from above? What was up there? Okay, thank you. Yes, there was a world stamped with whiteness. Yes, there was an enormous prison I spent hours in. Yes, there were these floating colored blocks. I guess the prison is what stuck out the most to me. Oh, do I need to not use numpad? There we go. Okay, cool. Ooh. That's the world above. You've been there. Now this is important. Did you have to get through a puzzle with 2 doors and switches? Yes, I did. That was literally the last thing I did before coming here. No, I don't remember having to go through any puzzle. I'd prefer not to tell you. After all, we only just met. That seems a little cryptic and weird. I don't mind being honest with these blockhead people. Again, perfect. Now, please, tell us how you solved it. Tell us the solution. Tell us how to get to the other side. Cam blocking text, though. 1 second. I'll go top left. Seems not important, but it's gonna get weird for a second because this game is acting strange. Oh, I moved a bunch of stuff. There we go. Okay, that should be better. Good call. Good call. There we go. Cool. Now, please tell us how you solved it. Tell us the solution. Tell us how we get to the other side. I don't remember how I solved it. I'm trying to remember, but I can't. I didn't solve it. Someone else let me in. Trust me, you don't want to go over there. Well, none of those are true. Guess we'll say I don't remember. You must think harder, please. Try hard to remember this. It is so important that we get out of here. You must escape this prison. We must escape this prison. Can you think harder? There must be something more. Please tell us how to reach the end. I feel like this is the end for me. What is that, a furnace? Alright, well, see you guys. I tried to help. Oh, okay, nope, now we're looped. What up, gang? Hello, how did you get here? Was there a puzzle you had to pass through? Interesting. So we've lost a little... Oh, wait. Yes, do you want to know how to solve it? No, I've been right here this entire time. Let's be silly about it. I suggest you go and see the puzzle sometime. It's not meant to be solved, but you can sit in the black space in the middle. Yeah, I remember that. What happens if I solve it? Why would I sit in the black space? Who are you? What happens if I solve it? Not sure, but if I have any suspicion, what you find won't be worth what it takes to get there, and that disappeared very quickly. I don't know what the last thing he said was. Alright, well, I guess... See, I don't know, maybe there's an Easter egg for sitting in the black space for so long, and now I'm gonna miss it.
So we make one last descent
I don't know.
down to the final floor of the level.
Well, this game is certainly larger than anything else we've gotten to experience. Maybe not that big maze one, but I don't think you were meant to experience that. This is pretty. Cool little courtyard deal. Courtyard Marriott, maybe?
It's a lamppost.
It is.
Okay, I
How
can't tell you
observant.
quite why, but for some reason, Coda fixates on this lamppost. It's going to appear
Pretty.
at the end of every single one of his games from here on out. I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose, and maybe you can only float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something. He wants a destination, which is what this lamppost is. It's a destination. We're going to see it in the work as well. His games are just going to become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them.
But still
And as
never
we go,
finished.
That idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
Okay. But he stopped in 2011, and this is 2009 already, right? I think was the one we were just on. Well, we're 2009 now. This game is connected to the internet. As you walk around, you can leave notes. Oh, like Souls. Okay. All notes you see are left by other players. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, it's a Souls note. All right. Well, it's E was how we interacted with the lever. Is it not E? Click, space. Oh, nice room. Not. Alright, these are not from real players.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this, but this game is not connected to the internet.
Ha!
All of the
Called
notes
it out
that you're
first.
gonna
I'm
see
such a
have been
smart
written
lad.
by Coda. This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This
Oh, cool.
was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew
Nice. Whoa,
up. I saw
shit.
him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person.
Reasonable.
In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy, trying to get his attention.
This place makes
was
me sad.
over-enthusiastic.
Alright, we're not going to read too many
But
of
he
these.
was very gracious
There's
about
a
it
few.
and very patient with me.
King of the world.
And I cooled off eventually. Oh, feel free to skip
we
over
jump
any
down?
of these notes if they're not doing anything for you.
Oh,
Nothing
gotcha.
extra is
No,
going to
we
happen if
can't
you read
go
all of
there.
them.
Thank you.
Either
That's
way, to me they convey a
what I
sense
wasn't
of
sure about.
loneliness.
We'll read them
I
on the
see
way.
this person who's filled with thoughts.
What the shit is this
and
tavern?
Feelings and beliefs, and has
Oh
no
my
way
God,
to
this is long.
express
There's
them
an acorn somewhere
except
here in
as
this place.
scattered and
Just looking for it.
unheard
Jesus.
voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
Oh, I was gonna try and jump off. Never mind.
But it's ironic,
Oh,
isn't it?
the last
that
one. Need to
in
go to the
playing this
frickin' bathroom.
game
That was a
and
good one.
seeing how alone
Oh.
Coda often felt, that we get to know him better and actually kind of connect with him. And I have to be honest with you, this idea is really seductive to me. That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to know you through your work.
Whoa.
I think this is why I always liked Coda's games so much, is because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world. And then I feel less lonely too.
I like the one that said door how open. That was a good time. I've been there before, I get it. Very neat to go. I'm not safe. Alright, that was a little weird. That's definitely some artsy fartsy stuff with some kind of bigger meaning behind it. Whoever made this has issues. We will all die someday. Okay. Oh man, some of them are floating through the ground. Intentional, I'm sure. Does kind of make me want to go back and try Stanley Parable again. That was a fun game. For the longest time...
At the end of this level,
Oh,
we're going to
hang
see
on.
the puzzle again. And here,
Okay.
I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means.
Cool.
Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter
just
of his
drop-
life before moving on to the next one. In each of his
Okay.
games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works,
Anchoring
and so
yourself.
it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
Yeah. Coming back to...
And because there's the
something he
start area
knows.
between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to
No
reflect
solution.
on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
Okay. What does that sound? Oh, it's a typewriter. How do you leave notes? What? Oh, it's a bunch of typewriters. I thought it was a big typewriter. Oh, here's the lamppost again. Oh, are you there? Please say something. It can be anything. I just need you to say something. Talk to me. Please, why are you having so much difficulty talking? Speak, 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 speak. Times a few. May to June 2009. Porn stars die
Okay,
too.
this one
All
is tough.
right.
It's
Sounds
gonna kinda
fun.
just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
All right, I'm locked in, bro. Let's do it. What you got for me? Cool little apartment building. Can we leave? All right, oh, this opened. Didn't realize there was a door. He's gotten better at level design. That's for sure. I mean, that's a little weird. I'd say he's gotten more decorative with level design. This feels very bougie, modern, rich apartment kind of status. Maybe a fancy office building. Alright, now it's a little weird.
See, like, this is
Being
it,
that we're
the whole
down in a
game.
well.
And there's
Oh,
nothing that's
okay.
particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated
You
on this
removed the
prison that has
hallway.
all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's going to start
Up
over,
here.
use the same assets,
go.
turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Okay. Are you gonna remove the hallway on me again? Okay, he took away assets. Interesting. Oh. Oh, what furniture ought to go in the center of the... Oh, we're getting to build it. Okay, center of the room. How about a TV with surround sound, a refrigerator, put a giant hole in the ground? What? Alright, we're gonna be silly. I don't know what that's gonna do. We're going hole. That wasn't a hole. Okay, what about along the wall of the room? You're just not gonna listen to me, huh? I really like a washing machine. 10 stoves lined up against the wall. Yeah, we're gonna do the silly thing and it's not gonna listen. Man, how'd I know? The couches weren't any of the options. I think we should lighten up the room, or light up the room a little bit. Skylight, full ceiling window. Let's open this baby up. I'm thinking 10 by 12 recessed electric 6-inch soft LED ceiling lights with fluorescent trim. We'll put live Tesla coils in each corner. Yeah, let's go with that. Absolutely. And we got a corner light and a table. You need a table. I already did the table. Thank you very much, but it was supposed to be a hole. Who are you? Where exactly are you doing this from? I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making a difference. Tables were invented in 1935. I don't believe that, but we're going to say it out loud because it sounds fun. I mean, well, I didn't... Oh, okay. Whoa. I don't know if I would call this version
There's a bit
2.
more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
Chaos, uncertainty, something about patterns, maybe. This is very
So,
backroomsy.
okay,
Oh,
he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Hello, please walk forward. Yeah, you got it. Or what if I don't listen? What if I walk back? Nope, nothing. This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Follow instructions carefully. Take care that you remember each step. First, click on the table. Okay. Good. Go over to the photo frame and click it to turn it slightly. Alright. Good at following instructions. Now turn the floor lamp in this room off, then turn it back on. Alright. Off, then on. Now go to the left side of the sofa, move it over a little. I don't know which one. Okay. Finally touch the shelves. That's it. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. Oh, okay, hang on. That was clicking the table, tilting the frame, off and then on, left sofa, shelves. I think we got it. Should be easy enough. Return. Return the slab, or suffer my curse. I swear it's not going to let me do
And
the
of
right
course,
things.
now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape.
I was so proud of myself for remembering. Damn it.
Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the
Neat.
prison is the
Ooh.
outside and the outside is the inside.
Oh, cool. I
Let
like
me just
that one.
blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on? But Coda doesn't have that voice.
He's trapped in
telling
his
you
own
to
head,
stop.
man.
That particular mechanism
Whoa.
of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he
Yeah.
likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops
all it
making
takes, man.
prisons. This is the
One
very
thing to
last
trigger it.
version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Alright. Oh, dark and spooky. Alright. I do see a lamppost already. Do we have the puzzle, though? Okay, got some hedges. And what looks like a phone booth. And a little shelter for a bus stop or something. Oh, yep, phone booth. Interesting angle. Hello, who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm from after you escaped the prison. Okay. You're me? ... So you were trapped in this prison too? Yep, I was in the furniture maze. Yep, I was in the escape tutorial. I was in the reverse prison.
And so this is what Coda wants.
3.
Is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind,
That's where I
and to
am
get
right
some
now.
good advice from someone who knows.
To know that I got out.
But the
eventually,
irony is that
I'd like
even
to
in this
escape.
scenario, you're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
I'm completely still and wild. I'm gonna go with 2 because I feel like he finds comfort in being trapped, even if it's stressful, just since that's where he's been so long. Why? Was there anything about it that you felt good about? Being here sucks. True, maybe I only like things once I don't have them anymore. It was comfortable. I knew its limits. I knew my place. Exactly. But don't you feel excited about getting out? The promise of freedom. Also something to look forward to. But based on this guy, I'm gonna go 2. Is that good though? It's comfortable, but it's inhuman. I couldn't live this way. You don't need to, you just need to be patient. Having limits is way more important than you probably realize right now. You'll see what I'm talking about when you've been there for a while longer. I like the patience piece. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? No, I think I'm the first person to call back. Yes, I did get a call and that's how I escaped. No, we're not going to fib. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? Get out, all you have to do is be sincere. To get out, all you need... Wait, you need to tell me how you feel right now. To get out, just talk with me for a bit. If he needs somebody to talk to get out of the rut, I think it's 2. I also don't know if there's right or wrong answers. What? That will free me. How does that work? Listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. Just tell me how you feel. It will make sense. It will make sense. Okay, I feel afraid that nothing will ever change. You saw that coming. Go on. Alright. Yeah, this whole thing is going to be like psychology,
this
for
a
sure.
fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Sometimes that's all you need. Things will be
what would it
okay
look
because you
like
don't have
if
another
Coda
choice.
wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
I assume we're about to find out. Ooh. Wasn't expecting weird ice mountain
this
cave.
environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle.
Coda officially
The 2 doors on
diagnosed
either
with
side,
psychology.
and a dark
Yeah, he got that
transition space
hard
between.
psychology, bro. Ooh. Wait, did we get the closing sound before it actually happened? This is pretty, though. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as heck that you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself. And right, miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes. Why did it change? This feels British. What
You'll
happened?
notice that the quality
Don't
of
worry
the art
about
is a
me.
step up from previous games,
Yeah.
including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
So he's getting better. Well, now you just might be getting a little ahead of yourself there, no? Why don't we start cleaning and then you decide whether you could do it all night? I'll finish up here. In the meantime, could you please clear the table? Yeah, I got you, fam. Let's go. Oh, okay, I'm very good at this. Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now, would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? Sure. Nope, that's the potty room. There you go, pee-pee and poo-poo. Oh, there, I missed the dialogue. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a little bit? I clicked it. I guess I was too fast. This is a gorgeous house, though. Oh my god, it'd be cool to live here. Well, all the little details matter. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? How do you end up doing this job? It's been a long time since I've seen a house this messy. Ask them about themselves. Blockhead. Well, I don't enjoy it as much as I need it. While I'm working, I feel a kind of calm that rests in the pit of my ribcage. My soul just can't be soothed any other way, it seems. Which I guess is about all that matters. Oh, that and a tidy couch. Would you straighten the pillows on the sofa? Sure. Yeah, something being cathartic. It's not always a fun hobby or something that makes you feel good. Clean this bill. Okay. Maybe mop that up as long as you're over there. I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Make it especially cheesy? Yeah, I'll try to get by. Do you absolutely have to? I like cheesy things. Okay, are you gonna do it? Are you feeling embarrassed now? Nope. All right. No, it was stupid. Sorry. Never mind. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? Okay. Are they a house cleaner? I feel like I'm doing everything. Last I checked, the tub needed cleaning. How about you scrub it down as best you can? Bam! I'm very good at this. Are there still books scattered on the floor of the bedroom? Oh, are there? Oh, okay. Actually. Oh, damn. That was nice. Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clear these dishes off the table?
After the intense set of prison games,
Cyclical. It's a cycle.
almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after
But now we're
a particularly
repeating.
difficult
We're
or
trapped in a
traumatic
cycle.
experience where you just need to let it sit and
That's not how
digest
you do
inside
it.
of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Are all houses this easy to clean? Darling, let me tell you something. In your lifetime, you're going to clean a lot of houses, and among all of those, a few of them will stick out as truly wonderful, beautiful experiences. None of them will be the ones that were easy. Just something to think about while you smooth out the rug
I
in
know
the
that
bedroom.
Coda really liked this game. Of all
Okay.
of his work, actually, this was the
behind
only
that?
one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time. Just
Grossly
walked around with a
happy.
constant smile on his face.
Oh, the tub, my bad. I missed a line. I was like, are we done? So he feels like he's cleaning up his mental capacity, maybe getting rid of his psychology a little bit. Earlier when I said I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. I knew it! You take care of it and it takes care of you. Huh. Don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. I get it. That's a weird thing to say to someone you just met. Yeah, you're right. That's pretty cheesy. But there's a bit of truth in it, no? Anyway. So, housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. You got it. Books. Yeah, I know how to clean up books. We already did that once. Bam, books cleaned. Let's go. Oh, pillows. Pillows number
Glad he
2.
made this.
Bam.
I'm glad he found some peace.
I don't know if I would say he found peace. It still feels like he was on the right direction, but we're still
But,
trapped
of
in a
course,
cycle.
It can't last. The music
Well,
stops,
or just
your companion is
not
gone,
lasting.
it's time to leave. The door
Oh,
at the top of
or
the
we're
hill
just
is now open as well.
Moving
Again,
on to a different
you
experience.
can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
You gotta. You don't have another choice. No other option. Now this is giving 007 with this wall in the snow. We made it! We
Which
have
is the whole point of
arrived to the
puzzle doors, right?
lamppost.
That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I
don't
really
tell me
thought
what to
that
do.
was the point of it.
September 09. Items
This
you
one
love at
gets a
members
bit
only
goofy.
prices. I like Goofy. Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. Oh, well, that's an unrealistic expectation of yourself. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. That's not perfect. That's a different issue. Right now, who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know who is so well developed as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself, compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful? I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. No, that's just an issue of envy. You just probably don't need to be so envious. And the question is not how we do it, but how do we do it effortlessly?
About
This is
halfway through
easy.
the
It is
game,
so
the
easy.
perspective shifts.
Being perfect is effortless. Okay? Whoa, cool. Alright, this is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? Am I
And you
allowed to
play
pick
as
different
the
ones?
teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Oh, neat. This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? I don't know if I like any of those. Oh, I can't go up. I guess we'll just do one. Well, let me tell you right now, it isn't effortless. Then, if it isn't effortless, then it's not the right answer. I still love you. It's just that you make me feel cold on the inside. Being alone must be awful. I'm curious what happens if you choose the other ones, because like I think it's guiding us to do one, but the other ones don't sound impactful to the story. Thank goodness all of you perceive me as being wise and intelligent. Drinking is not hurting my life. If you are torturing yourself trying to find the right solutions for your life, you're not doing it right. That's pretty good. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. Seek out only one thing. What is the easiest, simplest path forward? Ew, I'm developing a cyst. Gross. I don't necessarily agree with 2, and 3's funny. We're going 3. I don't know. Just kidding. Anyone want to do some ecstasy after this? What? That was left field. There is no truth. There is no path. Free form, baby. What if I'm not a good teacher? Do what is easiest. Do what is simplest. Feel what is true. Holy shit, you guys. Something is coming out of the back of the room. Look out. Alright, we're going to keep moving forward with the yellows. I think that's progression. Nothing. No one. It's coming for you. It's going to destroy everyone. Run.
I fell pretty hard for this one.
Perfection.
I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have.
Yeah, if you put a lot of pressure on
Assume
yourself.
that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
Interesting. January 2010. We only got 1 year left until he stops making games, apparently.